What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Raga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a tarot reading for all my Libra Sun signs. If you were born between the dates of September 23rd and October 22nd, then you are a Libra Sun sign, and this video is for you. Today we're going to be doing a month ahead look at the month of May for all Libras, and this spread is going to tell us about the past, present, future energies. It's going to tell us what to hold on to and what to let go of next month, what obstacles are going to be in your way, the people around you, what the biggest lesson you're going to learn is. Keep in mind this is a general overview spread for all the Libra sun signs, so not everything's going to apply to you. Take what you will from this spread, but if you want a more specific spread tailored just for you, where I tap into your energies, then head on over to my Etsy shop, link in the description, and you can get your own reading just for you, where I tap into you and you alone. But yeah, for now, this is a general overview for Libra, and if you would give me just a few moments to shuffle up the cards and ask the tarot the question. By the way, I'm using the Llewellyn Classic Tarot, in case you're wondering. It's a cartoony type deck, but it still packs a punch. And I'm just going to ask the tarot the question, what can Libras anticipate for the month of May? I do shuffle a lot, so just bear with me. It's a little bit mesmerizing, right? Alright, just a few more of these. Alright, I'm ready to go. This is an 8-card spread. Okay, we've got some big things going on here. We got some major arcana. I see some big things happening in May, guys, and we will take a look at that. I also noticed some official-looking people here. they're really, I don't know what they're doing. They got some high importance, that's for sure. So let's get into this spread one by one and see where it takes us. This first card here represents last month's energy, so this will be the month of April, and oh, the bunny for Easter, huh? I'm getting the feeling, Libras, that you guys took things slowly and methodically in April. You were kind of focused on the earthly, tangible things, on your job or your house or your cars or your clothes or your shoes, whatever the physical thing in this world that you really spend a lot of time concerned with. I get the feeling that you guys really focused on it in the month of April, and you took it slowly, and you were sure to not hurt anybody, and you're doing it from a heart-based perspective, so you weren't killing people to get what you want, you know what I mean, metaphorically speaking. But definitely you guys seem to have been on task as far as acquiring stuff and enjoying the physical aspects of this world. So yeah, I get the feeling that April was kind of a grinding month where you did things slowly and methodically. This card here represents the current energies. We got the King of Cups. I'm getting the feeling that you guys are now shifting focus to your emotions, and at this time you're starting to pay more attention to your emotions and the emotions that are around you, and I think this is a good thing because you're doing it from the king-based perspective. So the king is someone who's really in control of his emotions, and he'll channel that emotion for creativity and for love. And so yes, this is a great card because he's very mature when it comes to his emotions. And think of an emotionally mature person. They don't really hurt each other. They don't hurt other people. They don't allow their emotions to take over and take control. They're very in control. They're very in charge, and they channel their emotions in a productive, constructive way. So I get the feeling that's what a lot of you are going through right now, and that might manifest in your life in a variety of ways, but how are you being emotional right now and processing your emotions? This card here represents next month's energy. So the month of May, we've got the Hierophant. I'm getting the feeling that a lot of you are going to have a religious or spiritual step in the right direction. As far as, you know, most of you are probably either religious or spiritual if you're watching this. So I get the feeling that you guys are going to make kind of a big stride in May. Something's going to open up. Some new knowledge is going to come down that's going to affect your life in a certain way. And this is not something that you can necessarily control. This is just something that's going to happen to you. You know, the major arcana point to major life lessons or life situations. And yes, I'm getting the feeling of some spiritual information coming down for you, changing your life in a certain way, or you discovering the information and using it and applying it to your life to help change your life in a more positive way. So yes, religion and spirituality is something that I see coming to you guys in the month of May. And looking forward to that. So who knows what that could be. Ooh, I'm excited for you guys. Okay, Libra, the next card here represents what to hold on to in the month of May. And we've got the Sun. And this card is telling me that you need to hold on to that optimism. You need to hold on to that happy-go-lucky, free-flowing energy that keeps a smile on your face and keeps other people interested in you, and keeps people wanting to spend time with you because you got that bubbly, youthful energy. And that's what the Sun is asking you to do. It's asking you to hold on to that. Keep that, no matter what happens, whether good, bad, or ugly this month. Hold on to your optimism. Look at the positive side. Don't look at the shadow side, because if you look at the shadow aspects of what's going on in your life, it's all going to be negative and it's all going to send you into a downward spiral. But if you can look at the positive, the sunshine side of every single circumstance in your life, especially in the month of May, then you're going to remain in that positive state, and the reflection of reality will remain in a positive state as well. So keep that optimism, keep that happiness inside of you. Be grateful for all the things in your life and focus on that in the month of May. All right, so this card represents the biggest hurdle that you're expecting to experience in May, and we've got the Tower. All right, don't get discouraged, but this Tower represents an event that just shakes everything up. And I'm getting the feeling that there might be some sort of event that's going to impact your lives in a lot of ways. Now, this is a general overall reading, so I can't say specifically what this event will be, but I'm getting the feeling that it might be linked in with this spiritual aspect. Maybe something is going to happen that's going to force you to become more spiritual and look for answers. It's so easy to look at this card, the Tower, as something that's negative, but you got to keep in mind that this is just the spark that creates change, and change is always positive. Maybe it doesn't seem like it in the moment, but change, when you look back on it with retrospect, is always positive. It always brought something new and exciting and beneficial to your life. So whatever this Tower event represents, you got to keep in mind that it's for the highest good. It's there. It happened to help you and to propel you forward. And remember to keep your optimism as much as you possibly can. Because like I said, you can look at this Tower situation from either a positive outlook or a negative outlook. And if you look at it negatively, then that's what it will become. It will become a negative force in your life. But if you remain optimistic and look at it positively, then you will learn what you were meant to learn from it, and you will open up to new possibilities. So yes, I'm getting the sense that you're going to have an obstacle in May. I don't know exactly what, but there's going to be an event that shakes things up. So it may be a reason for you to question your religion or your spirituality, or it may be something that strengthens your religion or spirituality. This card here represents what to let go of for the month of May. We've got the Two of Pentacles, and this card is telling me that you need to let go of that petty stuff, you know, the nickel and dime, and you know what I mean? The pettiness, especially when it comes to money. You know, it's so easy to say, oh, I owe $50 to this corporation. I got to pay the phone bill, and you know, we're just juggling with that. And if we really focus on that sort of thing, then it's easy to get trapped into a cycle of negativity and doubt and fear and worry and that sort of thing. So this card is saying to not sweat the small stuff. You know, leave that behind. It looks like you guys are going to have more important things on your plate for the month of May, Libra. So if you're going to be worried about the little things on top of that, then it's going to be a big problem for you guys. So don't mind this. Don't sweat the small stuff. Isn't that a book or something? Don't sweat the small stuff, because it's not going to matter that much this month, and it's just going to bring you down. and distract you from what you need to focus on for this month. So, you know, the little things, especially when it comes to finances, all the little bills that you got to pay, don't worry about those. Just pay them and be on, you know, that's easy to say, but you know what I mean. Don't stress about them if you can avoid it. This card here represents the people around you, and we have the Strength card. Oh boy, you guys are in a privileged position. You know, Libras really do take care of their friendships for the most part. So I think your friends are going to be looking to pay that back this month. I think, like I said, a lot of you are going to experience this tower event that's going to change things drastically. And I think for most of you, you're going to have friends who are going to be there to support you, to provide strength for you when you need it. And they're going to be there to have your back and help you in any way that they can, emotionally, spiritually, financially, whatever that you need. I get the feeling that your friends and your family, the people in your life, are going to be there for you this month. So this is a very good card. It's good to know that if something bad does happen to you this month, that you're going to have a support group and they're going to be there for you. So definitely lean on your friends if you need to, and trust in them. And I think that they're going to repay your kindness that you've exhibited in the past back to you this month. And you know, it's a give and take. And for the most part, like I said, Libras, you guys are so you're always there for your friends generally, and so that's going to be something that is repaid in the month of May, I think. All right, this last card here represents, oh my goodness, this card represents the biggest lesson that you're going to experience in the month of May. We've got Judgment. Holy cow, we got big things happening this month, my Libran friends, my librarians. We've got the Hierophant, we've got the Tower, we've got Strength, we've got the Sun, and now we've got Judgment, all major arcana. And Judgment kind of goes hand in hand with the Hierophant. Judgment is about this, a reawakening, a rebirth. It's about the angels calling down to you and telling you that cycle is ending, right? So I'm getting the feeling, guys, that some large spiritual awakening is on the horizon for the month of May. I think a lot of you are going to be receiving energy, messages from higher realms, whether it's your higher self, your guides, or your angels. Who knows? But I get the feeling that they're going to shake your life up a bit so that you can learn a lesson and you can grow because of it. And so that's why it's so very important to remain optimistic about major events that have happened or shifted, because what it really is, it's your guides, it's your higher guidance assisting you and showing you that what you were doing no longer serves you. It's time for a new energy, and the judgment, the rebirth, is going to come in May, and that's going to be your biggest lesson. And you're not necessarily going to learn it in the month of May. Okay, doesn't sound like a lesson you learn in a month, but this is going to be a lesson that starts in May, and it's going to be a journey for you guys. I get the feeling a kind of a longer journey, and one that deals in the higher realms for a lot of you if you're attuned to those. If you're not attuned to the higher realms, then this might play out in your daily physical life, and you might see great shifts in your life. And generally when you see great shifts in your life, that's your higher guidance changing things for you, helping you to grow. So what can I say, guys? Big month for Libras coming up. I get the feeling. Let's just go over an overview. Last month, I saw it kind of slow. It was a little bit slow. You got to focus on that grind. You're doing things, plotting it out, and just step-by-step acquisitions. It was the vibe I'm getting from April. But you're moving now into a more heart-based perspective, and I think that shift is going to allow this spiritual energy to come in. You know, whenever you're focused on money, I think you're kind of restricting your higher selves, the higher guidance. But when you open up to your heart space, as the King of Cups kind of represents, then you're going to allow the spiritual energy to come in, because we communicate on a heart-based level in the higher realm. So yes, opening up your heart's going to be very beneficial for you, but that's going to lead into May, where there's going to be some sort of spiritual change, some religious awakening if you're religious, and something is going to happen. And who knows? Remember, when this thing does happen, stay optimistic, stay positive, look at the bright side always. Always, 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 always. That's going to help you get through this. If you think it's a negative thing, this is what's going to get you through it, as well as your friends. But yes, I do see something big happening. I see an event changing things and making you question your faith in spirituality or religion. So don't lose hope. Don't despair. You've got a great support group. But remember to not sweat the small stuff. The small stuff is not important this month, guys. Don't sweat it. All right? Don't be juggling these two pentacles when you got this going on. Okay, you know what I'm trying to say? But turn on to your friends. Your friends are there to help. They're going to be very strong for you this month, and they're going to be there for you. And the biggest lesson is we're going to go through a period of growth here and change, and a spiritual awakening and growth is going to be the name of the game for May. So wow, big month for you guys, let me tell you. I think that's going to be it for you. I wish you guys luck. Remember, if you wanted more specific reading where I tap into your specific energies, then head on over to my Etsy shop. The link is in the description, and we will get this our tarot reading just for you. But this has been my overview for Libras in the month of May. I wish you guys luck. I hope this helped. Leave a like if you did get something out of this reading. Subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Happy taroting. Peace.